No. Do you have your phone?
I don't know where it is.
Maybe it's upstairs. Hmm. Oh, there we are.
No. You guys aren't going out there.
There he is. The guy. They're all talking about. Nobody's talking about it. Error? Uh-oh. Why would there be an error? Just can't be an error. Get in the goddamn thing hole. Right. Yep, that's my butt. What up, that dude? What's your real name? Opie and Anthony guy? I blocked your show on YouTube. Kyle. I can't deal with it. It keeps coming up. All radio stuff keeps coming up on my feed on YouTube, and I just can't deal with those people anymore. I think I'm terrified of it. They're so bitter. I can't believe that Anthony's on Faction Talk. What the fuck is going on there? Still not a fan of that. What do you? Ah, shit, my charger. Hang on. Crazy world that you're from. Not a fan of it. All right. I mean, I could play music. Alright, just for a second, but pretty much that was it. It's like a confused... It's like they already made the best riff, so this is like a piece of all the bits that weren't the best, but it's still got a vibe. It's like, we're just hanging out. We're very evil. Don't come in here. We're very scary people. That's why I've got tribal tattooed on my... There you go. Slayer. Satan laughs as you eternally rot. Welcome to, oh man, my back. Oh! I mean, that had to be recorded. Spine. It's fucking broken my camel's back. Anyway, welcome to Ellistronics, the most not talked about podcast in podcasting, the most not shared, the most not guessed, the most not friendly, the most, I don't, you know what I mean? Fuck you, man. Fuck you, motherfucker. Yeah. So, I'm live on YouTube, and I'll check out my questions on Snapchat. I got reported again yesterday for recording my wife peeing in the car. And I've always recorded my wife peeing in the car. She pees a lot, and I think it's really funny. And it's not like inside the hole. So anyway, I got reported. And, I've just been thinking about not being a part of this whole social media thing. Because it seems to me that because I'm a radio guy, I keep getting sort of dragged. The only people that want to talk to me are from the radio world. I'm looking at my YouTube right now, and it's just this. I can't even say their names. It's just this weird thing that people care about in radio that I don't know. I guess maybe when I started the show, I used to. I don't know. Was I really? Am I darker now, or was I darker then? I guess I was really angry and I just made fun of everybody. I mean, is that what everybody wants? Is that what the general public would prefer I did? Like, should I yell at everybody and break down what a piece of shit everybody is? I mean, in my humble opinion, because it seems like that would be a more successful route. And I feel like maybe the brakes are on the show a little bit because I don't really fight back with anybody. I'm very non-aggressive. Like, I don't really go against people anymore. Sort of, I don't really seem like you're that happy when you're doing that. I don't know, but I guess if you're like a natural born cunt, then you really... Someone said you need an enemy. I did not need an enemy. Wait, that's my white privilege. I do have white privilege now, thanks to Everlast. I do have white privilege, but... Wait, shut up, Keith Crane. Who's Keith Crane? Oh god, I'm getting pulled into this weird thing again. I gotta watch what I'm reading. I'm not very good at reading, so it's hard for me to read stuff. Bit pimps I can trust. Bit pimps, turn me on with the show. How unscripted it was. I could go off the rails or on some tangent, nothing produced. I mean, that still happens, doesn't it? Or does it not happen? It didn't always work out, but when it did, it was great. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I feel like, I mean, when it comes to the show, I always felt like the show did really good when I was happy. You know, that was my angle I always backed. So, I still believe that. So, being angry at people, you know what I mean? My show is not, I'm a pretty bad actor, you know? It's usually, whatever it is, it's usually for real. So... I just don't... I don't know, it just seems like they're having a bad time. I feel like I've already had a career, you know? I kind of already lived and have learned from several of my mistakes. I have several more to learn from, hopefully, but at this juncture, it seems to me that being involved in that looks like a bit of a nightmare. And I like doing sex things, you know, I still got plans on having a threesome. I'm 46, you know, so it's not going to be long before I'm sort of 50 and gross, or I guess I won't be gross. Joe Rogan's 50, he looks great. I guess it's not that bad. I'll still be allowed to, because that's kind of what I want to do. I can't let people punch me in the face all the time. I want to, but, you know, I don't know. There's only so many things a crazy person can do, and I just, you know. So I just think having a fun time on the show, and you know, I know that, you know, New York don't lie to me, because if New York they do lie to me in a certain way, they would never talk me up. Let's put it that way. if you were to tell me that I was doing really well, then you'd have to pay me more money. So you definitely don't want to tell me that I'm doing really well, because that's how they work. It's a business. So when they tell you you're doing really well, then that is yes, I'm not sober. That's congratulations to me. I guess I lost that battle, but anyway, I'm sorry. I'm reading things on YouTube at the same time. Where was I? Yeah, so I feel like I have mental. I've always had mental. You gotta watch me, I'm not the most stable person that has ever lived. So I've got to do things that are smart, and being creative and jumping around and stuff is good for me. But if it's gonna hit my head, or and if being funny and talking shit is good and people like that. But if it's gonna get me involved in real shit talking, then I don't want to be in that, because I can't do that. I just can't do it anymore. This is so stupid. So anyway, I can see that a lot of people would love it if I did that, but I'm not going to do that. So is there any other suggestions of things that I could do? Because I'm not going to do that. I want to do a YouTube show with the Hoonigan guys, and I want to do car jumps and all that show. Wait a minute. Unless you and Tully need a take back faction. Hate, can't listen to the punk in the car. Yeah, look. Man, isn't that crazy that seems to be the main concern for all people to listen to Jason Snell's show? Well, I guess this is YouTube, so it's not really people that listen to Jason Snell's show. I can see a couple people, but I don't know all these other people. But it just seems like I feel like it's a social media thing. I think you're all wrapped up in wanting to have a fight, I think all of you need to sign up at Alice Mania, quite frankly, or go to a gym and do something, because I feel like you would you want to be in the drama, or you want somebody else to be in the drama, and you just seem like, don't take it the wrong way, but you just seem like those weird little white kids on YouTube that use the N-word when they fight really badly on the streets against each other. I just don't... I think the whole social media thing is pulling people into a frenzy of stupid. And coming from a background of full-on moron, I've done so many dumb things in my life, and been very proud of myself for at least half of them. I catch it. There's a thing that's changing. The faction music thing. I'm sorry that I'm gonna go zigzagging all over the place, but that's how I roll. It's over, dude. I signed a deal. There's no way I'm going to get that back. I think that if I was to move to another channel when my contract's up, I don't know if they would let me go to a music channel. I don't know if they would let me go back. I know if they did, that they would, they wouldn't want to give me the money that they give me, and they wouldn't want to give me more money than they give me. So, you got to. Then we're talking about Tully and Andrew and everybody else's livelihood now. So. I made a mistake in a roundabout way, because I feel like the people that made the show that really liked it on Faction with the music, it was really cool, man, the way it was. I was really forced into this, financially forced in, but I was also pressured. I'm not going to point fingers, but I really was, sort of aggressively told to do this and be compensated. So it wasn't, it wasn't entirely bad. But it was for the common good as well. That was, there was like 3 big reasons that I couldn't say no to it and keep it where it was, because I was worried. Because I was worried it might turn out like this, where there's a bunch of people on it where, I don't know. Realistically, I know what's really going on, and nobody's a real fan. They're just a fucking, I don't know what they are. I don't care. I just want to go back to where we were, but it's too late. You can't go back. So here we are, and the show, everyone's starting to have fun again on the show. I don't know what happens after or before with everybody else. I can't tell you. I can only tell you that all of us are having a good time on the show, and wait. The music is so much better now. I don't know. I'm reading the wrong things. Yeah, everybody's having fun on the show, and I think that There's a big boss that now moved from New York to LA to help promote the show and get it out there more. And LA Sirius XM is going to be a little bit bigger than it was, and that's tough. You know, I mean, when you're in LA, it's tough to even be noticed because it's not. I mean, at one point they didn't even know we existed. Now it's different. I lost a show. You thought it was number 2 behind Stern? It is. It is. It is. Alright? That's all I'm going to do about the show. It is. That's the facts. Has been a bit of a monster for quite some time now. But it's not about that. It's not about that. And I've heard this weird guy that clings to people say the same thing over and over again. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Go back on the Ellistronics podcast and hear it from the horse's mouth. Not my mouth, man. Just the boss. The leader of the channel. So. And it's been out forever. I mean, 87 phone calls in an hour. No one's ever broken that record, and that was fucking 8 years ago. This is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous conversation. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. So anyway, the podcast is something that I would be a little bit more involved in these days when it comes to talking about myself, because I kind of like this. You know, gets a little controlled in other places. This is really weird and lonely. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not sure what's going on with. You guys know about that weird guy that was? Remember that dude Benson Henderson that was winning all those fights, and then he had that toothpick in his mouth, and then he went to Bellator and he got beaten. Has he ever won a fight in Bellator, or is it just back-to-back beats? It's back-to-back beats, right? Like, where is he? What happened to him? It's tough. I mean, think about it. What happened? Nobody talks about him anymore. I don't see anything. I guess the UFC really were trying to promote him. Phone calls are for not talented people. I don't understand what that means. It's just records. It's like downloads or something. Is that for people that don't listen? I don't. You know, I'm confused as fuck. Anyway, I got to go on the radio Monday. I've been having fun doing absolutely nothing. I did go fishing and shit, saw some stuff. But all in all, just been sitting around, thinking about working out, thinking about doing some stuff, thinking about selling my bikes. Got to step down from super dangerous. I think it might be a good idea. Because if I race cars, then maybe that will do. You know, if I ride moto on the weekends, because it's pretty apparent to me at this point that my son is stepping down from the moto world. Pretty tough. But if I don't have his bike and I don't have my bike, whew, that's a giant amount of money that could be spent on other action-packed toys that are lower impact. So if anybody has any ideas on things to do that are lower impact, that don't suck, and when I say don't suck, you mean the golf sucks, but it doesn't suck to you if you love golf. I get that. I'm just saying you got to recommend something that's cool that I would want to do that doesn't suck according to me. Like archery. Somebody just said archery. No, man. No. Wait. What?
You wouldn't do archery?
I'm not going to do the thing like at the bow and arrow with people. I'll shoot a crossbow. Wait, are you coming in now?
Yeah.
Is that coffee?
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just one coffee?
We can share it.
You just come in? Think everything works straight away for you?
Yeah, it should.
Well, it's audio-wise, you can't just do that.
Yeah.
Wait, will you move the camera? I mean, people would rather see.
I just tried to come in, like a walk-on guest.
Well, you have come in.
Yeah.
Right, well now that you've come in, you have to be a part of it.
I am a part of it. Okay, I just don't understand how you think that archery's lame.
Because I don't like the word archery.
What about a compound hunting bow?
You know what? Yes.
That's
But when you
sick,
say
right?
archery, I think Robin Hood, and I don't want to do
Okay. Robin Hood was also cool. That's confusing.
Someone said take up painting. One time I took up painting when I broke up with a girl and I was super young, and I gave some paintings to my mom and then somebody else, and then I saw one of my mom's paintings like 10, 20 years later and was like, oh my god, why did you show people that? Like,
What did you paint?
I don't know.
Was it a portrait?
No.
a
Oh, no.
Was it fruit?
No, I couldn't. No, I didn't get lessons or anything. I just painted abstract shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like I didn't.
That makes sense.
Hey, I didn't do fucking like cat heads or anything. Like I was just like colors and things. You know.
I mean, that can be great though.
It was
like,
way better. If I was to draw a chicken or something, I would be deeply depressed knowing that I have no drawing talent.
Yeah, but I also think stuff like that is kind of great because it's so genuine. Like, sure, there's talented people that could make you a portrait of anything.
Right.
But then there's, like, you and your innocent caveman dumb art. Like, look at James Franco's paintings.
Oh, I've never seen them, but I'm sure they're very similar.
He puts them in all of his movies. They're terrible.
Okay.
But they're so terrible that they're fucking awesome.
Okay, well then I might be very similar to that. My art is
Yeah.
very similar. Man, I think my mum still has one. She can take a photo of it, and then what is it? The piece of resistance. What do you say?
Piece de resistance.
Yeah. That. It's like some Aboriginal looking art. Piece of resistance.
See? I think it's really good for you. It is to make art, whether you want to do anything with it or not. I think you should start painting. I think that was actually a good suggestion.
What about hockey? Get hurt.
Yeah,
And
how is that low impact?
Oh, yeah.
Hockey?
Well, yeah. Baking cakes and pies.
That's gonna have an impact.
Oh yeah. Shit. Nah, I'm already struggling till 3 something.
I would like to see you baking though. That would be cute.
Get a shifter car for Tiger. Now that is a smart man who just said that. 13 clicks is a very smart man. I think it was him anyway. Chainsaw carving. I will lose a foot. Like,
absolutely.
And if I got real old, I'd be okay with that as long as I didn't bleed out and die. But if they put a stump on, I'd actually be down for that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Does Katie have on pants?
I do.
She does.
Yeah.
Play a video game?
No. Video games.
Learn how to shoot a bow, then hunt your own protein.
See,
but then fucking, I don't want to be Joe Rogan. I don't know.
You don't have to compare yourself to anybody else.
I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know if I want to eat meat anymore. This is a weird...
I don't.
Something's happening with me and Katie. We've started eating less, but then... I don't know. New Year's, I was just like, man... I don't know if I'm gonna do it at all. I'm not calling myself out because I don't want to be like, oh, I'm fucking plant based. I don't care what everyone else does, but I'm thinking about just keeping it that way. Oh, the weird YouTube guy says join ISIS. That's cool.
Well, what a cool suggestion.
It wouldn't be far off from the people that you like on the radio. Bunch of fucking evil pricks.
I know. I had a compound hunting bow as a kid.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
They're fun to shoot. You set up a hay bale and fucking... I mean, I don't know where we would do it here because we live on a hill. That would be a little more tricky.
Yeah.
You don't want to accidentally impale the neighbor's cat or child or something.
Yeah, you can't do it in a place where it's sketchy.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to the police with a bow and arrow in my hand either. I mean, I know I have white privilege, but that's ridiculous.
I know.
I'm going down for that one. No. It's not what it looked like. I'm fucked.
What you don't understand is...
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try that. On a commercial real quick, go to onnit.com/Alice if you want to get all the new products. Guess what? Katie, did you know, I bet you knew this, but did you know that Onnit is now in Whole Foods?
What?
Yep.
It's in Whole Foods?
All Onnit products are now in Whole Foods.
That's awesome.
At Whole Foods. So you know it's good.
It is good. I saw them in Sprouts. I didn't know Whole Foods, so that's like a big deal.
Yeah, I got new t-shirts the other day. They're the best, man. Everything they have is the best.
It's soft. It fits right. Oh, I got new shorts from them recently, like athletic shorts.
Yeah, did I get some?
I think, no, because you already
The
had
fun.
some. It's the virus women's stuff. They just started making women's shorts. Holy shit. I mean, sorry I'm cursing when I'm talking in the ad, but holy cow. They didn't give me camel toe. You don't understand how important that is.
It's a big plug.
All athletic
We're
pants.
going to play this commercial for Aubrey Marcus. He's going to be pumped. No, he's not doing it justice.
All the athletic pants I've ever tried, like they make the seams wrong and it's not comfortable to work out in. These ones are so good.
It's great to know. Man, I have another commercial. We have a sponsor today.
That spirulina stuff too. They have this spirulina and chlorella tablets. I've started taking those because sometimes I feel like I'm not eating enough greens, and it really helps.
Yeah, somebody just suggested go surfing. I thought about going to Austin this week, and it's $700 for a plane ticket.
Round trip?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little steep.
It's like $500 to go to Vancouver.
So, are you going to go to Vancouver?
No, I'm not going to go anywhere.
Oh.
I don't want to go in planes. I feel like it's going to make me feel weird.
Oh, because they make you bloated? I always feel bloated after I fly.
I just don't want to feel any sort of hangover-y feelings from flying or anything before Monday.
Yeah, huffing people's farts. Are we still going to Manson's birthday party?
When's that?
Friday.
God damn it.
I know.
I mean...
I'm just curious what
I got
his...
invited to Marilyn Manson's party.
We still have to get him a gift.
He doesn't want it.
It said on the invitation...
Did it really?
Like Jesus Christ, bring a gift. So we...
Can we get frankincense?
Frankincense and myrrh?
Yeah, like you bring myrrh and I'll bring frankincense.
And gold?
I don't have any fucking gold. Well, if I give him gold, I'm not, you can have like a chain.
Here. That would be funny.
Give Manson a Bible. That's fucking basic.
That's so stupid. A Bible. Yeah, we'll have to think of the ultimate... What is the ultimate birthday present for Marilyn Manson? I mean, what is he actually going to use?
Can you do a picture with your period blood?
I'm not on my period.
Can you get somebody else's?
Can I locate someone on their period?
You got friends, pussies.
I mean,
Man.
I guess I could just use regular blood. Is he really going to want some random person's blood painting, though? Like, I don't know about all that.
What about a chill dough someone recommended?
Oh, yeah, chill dough. That could be cool.
That's a good idea.
I feel like if you gave him, like, boxing gloves or something,
ooh,
he would be like, oh.
Right.
Because he had...
You know what he
showed
really
an
likes?
interest in that,
He
right?
likes knives.
He does like knives.
We should just get him a knife.
A knife, boxing gloves, and a knife.
Puff it on CBD. CBD is not only is it anti-inflammatory, but it's also anti-anxiety.
Yeah.
Scientifically proven. Just like Jesus isn't real.
Yeah. Well.
Wow.
I mean, he was a person.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. You're saying the Holy Trinity isn't real.
Yeah. I'm saying that, that magicians are magicians. Yeah. There's no magic.
You say so.
I mean, there's magic every now and then in my crotch region.
I mean,
That's
you
different.
have to believe in magic to some degree. You have to.
Can't believe how quick I came today.
That was magical. You know why?
Why?
I'm magical. See?
Why would you turn that on like that?
Why do rainbows sometimes appear?
Really, Joe Dirt? My wife? Really?
How am I Joe Dirt right now?
Because why did rainbows disappear? You're going to go on a Joe Dirt's dad's bullshit spin. I love how the camera angle is just my head. You're happy to be not in it, huh?
Yeah, and I'm not wearing any makeup.
Yeah, well, I'm not. And I'm way uglier than you without makeup. So, whatever.
You look great. You've got your little, like, fogged glasses on or whatever. Yeah. Tinted. It's nice. Yeah. I wish I still had those electric ones that fell into the ocean. So sad. I lose things in the water on vacation, I'm realizing. Should stop taking stuff into the water with me.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm happy that I went underwater in the lake because that was refreshing. Yeah,
it looked refreshing. You came out and you looked like you were more alive than you were before.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. Like when you come out of the cold pool at the spa. I think a lot of people don't know about the spa or the cold pool.
Yes,
but there's like an icy cold pool in if you go to like a bathhouse with steam rooms and stuff like that, and you can get in the icy pool. When you come out, you're a new person.
They're very good for you too.
Mm-hmm.
It gets the blood circulating and it helps defend sickness and things like that.
It's anti-inflammatory as well, right?
The cold plunge is definitely.
Yeah.
The cold plunge is something that I find that people, if they spend a long time in their life not doing shit, So it's like, and like, I don't like that, or, I'm not going to do that, or, I can't do it anymore. People like that have just always done nothing their whole life. So the cold is going to be like, oh my god, so much worse. Even though I bet there's a bunch of fat people out there that smoke cigarettes that could go out and back and smoke a cigarette in Boston and New York and shit with a t-shirt on, because I've seen you motherfuckers acting like it isn't cold out there, big fat bastards, but I bet you won't go in the cold plunge.
Yeah.
Because it's like an immediate fucking slap in the face. But
it is.
I know tons of East Coast people that make me feel like such a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Standing outside, I'm like, oh my god, I've had snowboard gear on before in Boston when I was in that movie, Paul Blart Mall Cop, and I saw so many, it wasn't one, it didn't happen to me one time, it kept happening to me where a guy would be out there with a t-shirt, smoking a cigarette, looking at me, and I could tell he was like, what a fucking pussy, because he's got snowboard gear on.
Well, I mean, you get used to anything. When I lived in Alaska, I remember walking to the bus stop in the middle of winter, like snow everywhere, -20, and I had fishnets and a mini skirt on. And it was fine. I wasn't like shaking or dying or anything. Just get used to it. You get numb.
Is the mic up Jason's ass? I can't hear shit. Wait, don't tell me my microphone isn't plugged in.
That thing, there's a red light on it.
Right? But maybe the connection isn't working or something. I don't know.
It looks like it's on. Is anybody else having issues?
People like to bitch on this shit.
Yeah,
But if you go over there more, maybe you can hear you better.
Yeah.
Because I know it sounds good on this shit. So anyway, what was I going to talk about? I'm not sure how much I went into that Gabby chick doing the 27 pounds over thing, but I've been looking at her fights, and I knew she was good, but she's like a crazy jiu-jitsu practitioner, like really good. But then I was looking at some of her fights, and I feel like I'm not sure if she fights people that are as big as her in anything. I think because I've never seen anybody. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I think maybe a lot of jiu-jitsu, being really good at jiu-jitsu, might fuck up your striking. Because I don't think I've seen anybody who is supposed to be. I think she was the female jiu-jitsu world champion and had fights in Japan where she. I mean, there's tons of YouTube fights where there's basic bitches throwing better punches than her. And now she's like, I don't know, 7 fights deep. And she's starting to like throw a couple of jabs. She's definitely training, but she trains with Cyborg. And she throws those weird girl punch when you panic and you do like a weird hammer fist. It's really embarrassing at this point.
And you can't blame it on jiu-jitsu because that's different. That's on the ground. Like, you can still learn stand-up and then learn groundwork. Because you don't have to do them at the same time. It's just, has she not put any work into punching? Is that what you're saying?
No, because I see videos of her. I was checking her out. She does tons of pad work. That's the crazy. She's had kickboxing fights. But she's had kickboxing fights with people that are like 1 foot shorter than her and like 50 pounds lighter, and she's just booting them into the stratosphere.
So she's never had to rely on technique at all.
That's what it looks like to me.
Just brute force. But I mean, at the same time, like, she's such an anomaly. How do you find someone for her to fight? Like, somebody even similar enough.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. If she fought somebody that was smaller than her, but still like a higher pedigree of MMA, she would get slaughtered.
Okay.
Like if she came to.
So you're saying she's just fighting chumps?
I'm saying if she went to
small chumps.
Bellator. Well, she wouldn't have a weight. She can't make weight to fight any of them.
Yeah.
So it's only in Japan. Is that the cat?
Yeah.
Only in Japan can she fight people because she outweighs them. So I guess in a roundabout way, it's not her fault because she is just bigger than everybody else. But I don't know, man. I always have to check myself.
You should fight her.
If I was her, I would check myself, and I don't feel like she checks herself.
She doesn't have to.
Her best friend is Cyborg. What doesn't like? Did those two spar? And if they do, like, does Cyborg light her up every now and then for being so gigantically terrible? Because I would love to see a video of that. I mean, I saw a video
of them sparring?
No, but I saw a video of them with both. One had blue hair and one had red hair, and they were both doing a hair flick next to each other for a video on Instagram, and they fucking headbutted each other.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Oh my my god!
It is ridiculous.
You have to look this video up. It's so stupid.
Just fucking...
The sound
the
when
sound
they're
is just like...
coconuts.
It's two logs bashing into each other. And
Yeah,
they're both
two
like...
logs.
I mean, why do they have such crazy gnarly man voices?
Because they're doing fucking testosterone.
They are, right?
For sure.
Like, they are.
I mean, when a woman transitions to a man and they do testosterone, their voice changes, it gets lower, they grow facial hair, get more muscle. Maybe they just shave.
Or what's the epilady thing? You could epilady it.
Epilady?
I don't know. What's the thing that pulls the hair?
Oh, the epilator. Yeah.
Wait, some dude's bitching about the audio.
Maybe it's your computer. Guy?
I'm so bad at doing the live thing. Sorry, everybody, if you don't like it. I don't really know how to do it, and it's me by myself, so...
Yeah. I mean, you've got everything
I'm not
plugged
very good
in.
at video stuff. What's that?
You've got everything plugged in.
Yeah, but this thing plays around all the time, so...
I don't know why you don't replace that thing.
Well, I did replace it. It's a new one over there, and that one doesn't work either. So... But someone else said the audio is perfectly fine, so it is what it is.
For sure.
I think I have to take a break because we have to do a commercial because we have other sponsors.
Ooh.
We have a sponsor today. I mean, two. We're big. Do you know who it is?
It's Casper.
How'd you know that?
Because I saw the email.
Anyway, we'll be back. So, Kevin's listening to this, so he'll chop it up. So, do you want to do this?
If you
I'll do it.
want
Don't worry.
to, okay.
This is fun for everyone to listen to, for sure. Where am I? This episode is brought to you by Casper, a sleep brand that continues to revolutionize its line of products and create an exceptionally comfortable sleep experience. One night at a time. Get $50 off any mattress purchase by visiting casper.com/Ellistronics. Use the promo code Ellistronics at checkout. Man, it's so funny. These are hilarious. How bad I am.
Do you want me to do one?
Yeah, you try the second one. Right there.
Wait, which one?
Down there, yeah.
This. Okay. This episode of Ellistronics is brought to you by Casper. Casper is a sleep brand that continues to revolutionize its line of products to create an exceptionally comfortable sleep experience, one night at a time.
Aw, well done.
Thank you.
Is there a big one? Because I think there's a big one.
Benefits of Casper.
Yeah, benefits.
Casper's mattresses are designed by humans for humans.
What if they were designed by aliens? They wouldn't be able to tell you that, right?
No, but I would love to
They
sleep
could
on
be.
that.
They might be.
Yeah. Well, they combine multiple supportive memory foams for a quality sleep service that, with just the right sink and just the right bounce.
I need bounce and sleep, Katie.
It's important. Casper's breathable design helps you sleep cool and regulate your body temperature through the night.
Did someone say breathe? Because I love breathing.
I'm a
And
sleep sweater, so
it's hot.
that's helpful. They're not just a mattress company. Casper offers a wide array of products to ensure an overall better sleep experience. And Casper's mattresses are made in the USA.
America.
Buying the Casper is easy. You can order it online. It's delivered to your door in a compact box. That's nice. Free shipping and free returns to the US and Canada. If you don't like it, you can just return it.
Boom.
Risk-free 100-day trial. You can sleep on it for 100 days. See if you like it. Considering we spend 1/3 of our lives on mattresses, it's so important to truly sleep on a mattress before committing. That's why Casper gives you 100 nights to try it out.
Yeah, so do it. What's the promo code?
Start sleeping ahead of the curve with Casper. Get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting casper.com/Ellistronics and using promo code Ellistronics at checkout. Terms and conditions apply. That's $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting casper.com/Ellistronics and using promo code Ellistronics at checkout.
Yes, do it now. Thank you.
I mean, 100 nights.
When are they going to send us one?
I know.
I want to do the thing.
Yeah.
Sleep on it. I like sleeping.
I love to sleep.
Yeah. Someone said that I was very lucky to have you, Katie, and then someone asked me about my experiences with aliens, because obviously if you were going to come to somebody, ask somebody about it, it would be...
It'd be you. You don't believe in anything
That's
fun.
not true. I believe in aliens.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
I just don't believe in ghosts.
That comes back to believing in magic, because I think that magic is just things that we can't explain or completely understand because we don't have the proper senses or capabilities.
Well...
Like, I think a ghost maybe is some sort of overlap of time and space and different realities.
Look, I've seen aliens, so I know...
You've seen aliens!
Yep. I know I have.
Okay, were you on drugs?
No.
When did you see an alien?
I've seen aliens in the bush before.
You're such a fucking bullshit artist.
How am I a bullshit artist?
Because as soon as you say in the bush, I'm like, oh god, here comes a bullshit outback story that's not real.
How is it not real if it's in the bush?
Because you've never talked to me about this before.
Well, you never asked me about aliens.
bush. Sure.
It was up on the mountains and I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
a UFO fly by.
Did you? God, you're such a fucking liar.
Somebody asked me on YouTube, and I wanted to be interesting. Oh man, I don't know anything about aliens. I don't believe in them. I actually do, but I just don't believe that they're gonna. I think that we're gonna have a big war soon, and then maybe the aliens will come down and sort us out.
You mean
But
Donald
right now,
Trump and Kim Jong-un?
yeah, I think maybe, and it's sketchy because if he does explode America, he's gonna get the West Coast.
Why do you think that?
Because we're the closest. Yeah, so if he does attack, it's probably gonna hit us. Yeah, and there's the most celebrities, and that weird guy wants to be a celebrity, so he's gonna kill the celebrities.
Wouldn't he want to hit like the White House though? Isn't that more personal?
Why?
Because he's beefing with Donald Trump, and that's where he lives.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
He lives in the White House.
No, he fucking doesn't.
Yes, he fucking does.
He doesn't. How much do you want to bet?
He was living in Trump Tower, and then
He doesn't live in the White House.
Melania was living in Trump Tower, and they were claiming that she didn't want to pull her youngest son out of school too soon. They live in the White House, right? They have to.
They don't.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm making that
I mean,
up.
he's there a lot, at least.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm
if
just
anybody
saying,
else knows.
I don't think that, man, I don't want to get bombed. I don't think it's going to happen either, but aliens really should come sort us out.
And if it does happen, it's gonna be a crazy day because you're gonna have to really get some shit going here.
I know. Do you ever think about making like an emergency thing at home? Like supplies and stuff?
Yeah. Well, but then I think that I'm just gonna go get it and shoot everybody to get it. The only thing
You don't think there's other people with guns that are panicking and getting stuff too, though?
Yeah.
It seems kind of dicey.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Only the fit survives.
We could just pack up here first. I'm
saying I would go down this immediately. Go down this if we're alive.
Yeah.
And somehow, and it's just rioting, then I am gonna go get stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna carry all my shit. I'll be strapped up as a motherfucker. I'm gonna go get as much stuff.
That would be fun.
You're not going.
What?
You're not going.
I have guns.
You're staying here to take care of the kids. I'm going to the store to get water and stuff.
Lame.
Yeah, and then we'll come back here and we'll feast.
Why are you we'll come back? It's just you'll come back.
Yeah, I'll come back and then we'll feast.
On water.
Well, you know, and food and stuff.
Can you bring home a dead body for us to eat too?
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that. No problem.
If a time for cannibalism, I think it would be during like World War III. You know?
I just don't. It's not a problem to me.
Speaking of war, we were watching. There's a series on Netflix about Auschwitz, and it's not just about Auschwitz.
Just as two racist lovers do.
We're not two racist lovers. It's interesting. It's a like really horrible part of history that wasn't that long ago, and it's something that you would see in a movie and go, oh, that's so disgusting. I can't believe anybody could be so evil. But Like, a lot of people were organized to be that evil.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
It was crazy to see, like, all the different, it wasn't just we got gas chambers and that's it. Like, they started dig a hole and then just shoot people and they fall into the hole. Like, that was where they started. And then they made trucks to where you get in the back of the truck and it pumps in carbon monoxide and you go fucking bury the bodies. Like, it's insane the lengths that they went through and went to dispose of people like they didn't matter.
They killed 4,000 kids.
Yeah, just one place did.
They took them and they gassed them all at the same time.
Yeah.
They took all their clothes off and then they put them in a room and they gassed children.
Yeah.
And
kids.
Sometimes there was babies on the ground crying because the baby couldn't get to the gas chamber by themselves. An SS officer would just pick up the baby and throw it in there. Or if it was screaming, he'd see him flick the baby's head against the wall and shut it up and then flick it in there. People on people. People doing that to other human beings, to babies. And then interviews of SS guys, like I think not now because they're not alive, but recent, you know what I mean, the last 10, 20 years kind of thing, where he's saying, fuck the Jews still.
He's still saying it.
Like, doesn't feel bad about any of it.
No remorse.
And he didn't look like he was in jail, too, so I don't even understand how the fuck that worked.
I'm a little confused about that. Maybe he just, like, I don't know, got away with it at the time and it's been too long. I don't know. I would think for a war crime like that you never get away with it.
Yeah, you admitted it on TV.
I know.
It's in a documentary.
I know.
People can watch it right now on Netflix.
Yeah. Really, really pretty interesting. Very disturbing, but...
It's weird because you just hear about all the brutal things that the world does.
Yeah.
They don't detail that one.
No.
You got to ask.
Well, I think it's also important to watch in today's climate just to sort of see how things escalated from, one way that they're putting things and then it turns into this. Like, they demonize the Jewish people. They blame them for World War One.
I didn't know that they hated the Polish as well.
Yeah.
They hated Easterners and Middle Easterners. Polacks looked like they were Middle Easterners that were coming into Poland. So there was like a Middle Eastern vibe there. And the Germans hated Middle Easterns.
They were still Jewish.
Let me finish. They hated the Middle Easterns and they hated the Jewish. And if you were a Polish Jew, then you were a combination of the two worst.
Yeah.
So you were double fucked. And then like the upper class Jewish community, how they got put in these slums and shit, just all this stuff taken away from them. And then them going to France and telling France, give us you Jews, and they did.
I know. So crazy. Here you go.
Well, here you go. They also, they said, if you don't go, we'll kick your fucking ass.
There was another country, it might have, no, was it France? I don't remember, you'll have to watch it, but one of the countries actually paid Germany like 500 whatever per Jewish person
that's right.
removed. They paid them
Czech
to
Republic
remove
did.
them.
Yeah.
Not Czech Republic. Was it Bulgaria?
No, it was Czech Republic.
Ugh.
I think it was just called the Republic.
No.
But they paid.
You'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
Paying to remove them, like they're pests, like rats. It's awful.
So, what else is there to talk about?
I'm not sure what you already covered before.
Well, as soon as I started, I tried to talk about what anybody would want to talk about, and all anybody wants to talk about is fucking drama.
Like what?
They just want me to talk about those other people.
People love drama.
I was thinking about that. I feel like it's just like old. Radio is good for old East Coast people, because you fuck that guy, fucking fuckers, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
He invented it. So it's like when you find out that Chinese people, when they line up, they line up against your back, and you're like, why are they rubbing on me? Because that's their culture.
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like old school radio is like old school comedy kind of, and it's very East Coast. I think East Coast invented it. It's just Howard Stern busting your balls. I don't even know how to do the accent.
No,
you know what I mean?
It is
ball busting.
Yeah, when you think of talk radio, there's a certain kind of person that you think of, and it usually is an East Coast person.
Yeah, so I guess I am.
On the West Coast radio, if you think of it, it's always a kook, right?
I guess I am like a left wing hippie kind of, but I mean, am I a left wing person? Because I mean, I think you should be allowed to have a gun if you want one. But I think if you're a criminal, you shouldn't be allowed to have one. But I don't know how much more I want to go into that one. If they were like, you can't have one, you're a foreigner, I'd be like, okay, you know. I'm willing to go. I don't think they'd be like, fuck it, everyone should have a gun. I don't think that's a good idea. I think maybe make it a little harder. I wouldn't be that bummed at that. You know, I know that everybody who lives in Vegas or moved from California because of the rules of it, the way it is now, it is stupid because, I mean, I can use, when I've been in Vegas, I've used those guns, and I don't know, man, like if I got my gun's a California registered gun, so it doesn't bark like it's not a fully automatic, but man, if I wanted to kill a bunch of people with this gun, I could definitely do it. I don't, you know what I mean, like give me a couple more shots to spray off, I don't, it's not that necessary, so, I see both people's arguments in that one, but I don't, you know, I like more money. I think that if we all paid less taxes, that'd be cool, because I don't see the taxes as really like this thing that keeps filling up the hole that we've put in whatever it is. I don't see any like reversing of the effects. I just see that we keep going into more debt. So I'm like, wait a minute, why do I have to give you more tax money if we're not getting out of debt? We're getting more in debt. It just seems like you're not doing anything for us. So
I don't torture my brain with politics.
But if you want to give rich people, if they want to pay less taxes, I've never been in a situation where I felt like when I was poor, it was always like, maybe I didn't even think about money when I was poor. Okay, yeah, good point. Didn't even think about money. But when I got older, I did. And I remember I got a raise from Sirius, and then Obama became president, and I got a raise to the point where it became, I think it might have been around, I don't want to say, it was a long time ago, but you know, in the hundreds of thousands of dollars sort of thing, and I was like, whoa, you know, man, I'm like a rich guy. To me, I was a rich guy. And then it was like, if you make over 250,000 or 200,000, I think it was, then you had to pay more taxes. And I remember going, fuck, really? And they're like, yeah, well, you could thank Obama for that. And I'm like, fuck. Whatever though, and I remember saying, well, you know, at least that pays for other people that are less fortunate, but no, it doesn't. It's not fixing, they're not fixing anyone or helping anybody. It's kind of a mess and they're more in debt. So give them my money back is kind of my angle. But then now, I was under the impression that if Donald Trump became president, then if you were rich, then you paid less taxes because he was a guy that was for the rich, even though he made a tax cut that's the same for everybody. Mm-hmm. So that's bullshit. There wasn't one angle for me to be that happy about Trump. The only thing is, you know what? I don't know if it's true, because I don't know if anybody's telling the truth, but apparently the country is doing better financially. And that's like a record thing, if there's any truth to that. Mm-hmm. And that was the only thing that I thought that he actually had any credibility when he was opening his mouth. Because I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, you're in business. You're in gigantic businesses. You're so much in business that you're one of the most famous people in America for being a business dude. So sure. But the rest of it, I mean, that tweet that he did the other day about having a bigger button, that is fucking... It's so insane that I just hope that it's genius. Because the Kim Jong-un dude, we don't know him either. You've never had to talk to him. Yes, okay, he had a Dennis Rodman over there. So that does tell you that he is bonkers. I get that. You know, unless Dennis Rodman went somewhere and just said that he was going there, because but I believe that he did go there. Everyone credits him that it happened. So maybe that dude needs to hear something ridiculous from the leader of the free world. Maybe this crazy person who is left in charge, the last of the fucking... I mean, I guess you got ISIS and all that, but this dude owns a fucking country and he is fully armed with all the weapons. I don't believe ISIS has that hookup like he does. And he's like, I'll fire shit off. I don't listen to you. Which is, when you think about it, that's an irrational... Could you imagine anybody in the world doing that to another country? oh, I'll fucking shoot off the goddamn bomb. What do you think about that? I don't know. I got a country where everyone thinks that I've hit consecutive holes in one. I mean, if any of this is true, then everybody there knows that this dude is like full of shit and wants everyone to know him as a golden god. He's bonkers.
Absolutely.
If this is half
the same about our leader.
Yeah, but maybe that's what this dude needs to hear. Maybe this dude is like was never gonna press the button because he wants to hang out and do chicks and blow and tell everybody that he's never missed a hole or dunks basketballs. Maybe he's really having a good time.
Sounds like it.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe he has no intention in dying at all, and he's just like, fuck you, I'll press the button, and everyone's like, oh shit. And he's like, wait a minute. I'll fucking bark all day at these pussies. Then no one's going to say, Obama's like, wait, well, seriously, can't we like figure it out? And then this dude just tweets, my button's bigger. Tell somebody to tell him I got a huge button. I mean, if that's the case, maybe King Dickhead is like, oh, fuck. This dude is crazy. It's a crazy statement.
Yeah.
So maybe this is like a good thing. Look, it's not working when you say to him, yeah, like, let's come to some sort of agreement. He's like, no, I don't even want to fucking talk to you. Oh, okay, well, when you do want to talk to us, give us a call, because we'd love to try to come to an agreement. Fuck you guys. And now a guy's like, oh, I'm fully like, hey, man, what's up? No one's ever done that. I've never had a report in the news of any other country going, hey, King Jong, suck a dick, my button's bigger, let's go. No one's ever said that.
No.
You know? Maybe it's time. Shut this fucker up.
Oh my god.
What?
I just like how
I don't mean
reality's become like a stupid action.
But I don't think. But no one's gonna press the button. I don't think they can. I think they're the two.
I don't believe it either. I think we're too educated. We have too much information. We know the repercussions of doing that.
I don't think they're that tough. I think if I get either one of them in an alleyway by myself and I fucking punch them in the face as hard as I can and it breaks some teeth out of their head and I grab them by the hair and go, listen to you fucking cunt. They get scared. They get fucking scared. They don't go, oh, I am great leader. Like, no, you don't, dude. You bitch tremble. I know you do, because you're a fucking, you're a pussy. And I'm a pussy, but, you know what I mean? And if I had the button, I'm not pressing it.
Yeah.
I'm never going to press it. You know why? Because I don't want this room to blow up. Why would I want the room to blow up? Because if you're Trump or him, you've got to know that when you press the button, that your world is going to blow up.
Yeah, it is.
Why do I want... Let me think. Okay, I got a special trapdoor. I've got like a room supplies. Maybe that's my thing. And I'm like, oh, just, I'll camp out. And, when the radiation and all that shit disappears, I'll come back and there'll be like, 10 of us. And I'll just rule them. And I'll get... where will I get my fish? Where will I get my hookers? I'll have to rebreed the ground. Like, where's my angle where I come out of this and go, ha ha! I told you, I've proved to you once again that I am the champion. Yeah. There's no...
I'm picturing him coming out and living on Mars, like from Total Recall. The slums of Mars. Everyone's gonna be all mutated and shitty.
You know what? He might actually have an angle where he has a plan on going somewhere, because this is the only angle I would have. If I knew I could have another planet, another civilization that I could go to.
Kim's an alien?
No, let me finish. Like if he's got an underwater area or an in-ground area.
So he's a merman.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If he's a merman, if he can breathe, if he's got like say a couple of thousand people down there
with gills,
and he's like fucking a bunch of mermaids and mermen. And then, his whole community is down there. Yeah. And he can get there after he presses the first button. Then maybe.
Like, he's just been up here playing a game with us.
Right, but by now I would have pressed the button if I had all the mermen and the mer ladies and shit.
Maybe he's having fun up here with his dry dick. Do you think he breathes through those thick glasses?
Breathes?
Yeah, since he's a merman.
Oh,
He's just up here fucking around.
I'm just thinking, no, he's not a merman, okay?
Well, it's more fun to think of it that way.
I know, but you're throwing the fucking story off, and I can't go anywhere if he's a merman. He's a goddamn...
I know what you get.
Chinese Hong Kong guy or whatever. He's bad. He's a bad guy. He's a bad man. Bad intentions. Just like those Nazi guys we saw on the thing. They're very bad, very bad men breeding other bad men. You know, there's men here that are in their 80s on TV last night going, fuck them. I'm like, man, you're 80. You don't regret that? You still hate him? You didn't see what I saw. I'm like, what did you see that the Jews did that was just like, you need to kick the baby? Fuck off, you know?
You know what I think that is?
Jews didn't do a goddamn thing.
I think that they allowed themselves to accept that this was the enemy so much that they could do the things that they did and sleep at night. Because if he admits that he's looking back on this with any sort of regret, how the fuck would you sleep? You know? Because it's obviously horrible shit that they did. They tell themselves what they have to tell themselves.
You know what? I just realised tons of people, well, I think it's done now because Vietnam, a lot of people are dead, but people that have been in wars like that hate the gooks, they still say they hate the gooks.
Yeah.
Remember I told you
again, if you accept,
Uncle was super racist, but I think people were okay with it because when he was saying it to me, I felt like he was almost having a flashback. Yeah. I mean, like when he referred to Gook, it was like he was really war guy, and right. When I looked at him, I was terrified of him. I was like, oh my god! I wasn't terrified of the word. I was like, where have you been? Yeah. That you think you can say that to a dude?
Right? Is he walking around like fuck you, Gooks? If he sees an Asian person on the street, probably not. It's like a different association.
In his head, he is.
But is he?
Yes, because he told me.
It's terrifying. That's so terrifying.
So, you know, and people that don't grow, that's so obvious. You think I know so many people that just you get to a point, that's it. You don't want to grow anymore. You don't want to learn. You don't want to accept responsibility for your actions. So if you never admit that people can change or you change, then you can be like what you were at 30 till you're 80, no problem. Fuck the Jews when I was 25. Fuck the Jews, I'm 75. Because I went to the same pub after work and I hung out with the same people and we all said fuck the Jews and we had beer and sang fuck the Jew songs until what? That's what they...
I know.
That's what this dude has been living in a community of fucking Nazis.
Yep.
Now they're retired Nazis. And they share old Nazi stories with each other. Like, it's like, you don't think Japanese soldiers that killed a bunch of, I don't know, fucking English or Americans or something that are alive today, they go, ho, you know, fucking white eye guy. You were lucky that one where I shot that cocksucker. Like, right. They're the enemy. They killed your friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Old people are almost allowed to.
Coming from with that, but at the same time, it's also hard to imagine that you can't see the other side of it, especially with all the information that we have today. Like how it's mind-boggling. But those people are all dying too.
Yeah, but they're not dying though because they make babies.
Because we're making more,
and they're in the system. It stays in your system. I believe. I see everybody's angle. I feel like I have German blood in me, and I feel like I have a racist, mean. A mean-spirited, evil thing inside me that I have known since I was a little kid. In Greek times, people sucked each other off way more than they've ever sucked dicks in their life. And me and Tully were talking about it. He reckons, and I agree, that people that weren't gay in any way sucked dick back then. Yeah. Because it was fashionable, and they were like, well, fuck it. If everyone else is doing it, I'm sucking a dick.
Yeah.
So
you can detach.
Yeah, so I feel like there's like and then there's like the common sense, the gentle heart, the blood that runs in me as well. The one that I'm like, or don't do that, or that's bad, or we shouldn't do this, and it's all in there, and it's like whichever one you feed the most is the one that rises to the top.
That's true.
And I feel like if your mum is telling you, fuck Jews. And she's like some innocent lady, but she really despises the Jews. You're like, wait. And she swears the story that they're the worst people in the world.
Yeah, if you're raised saying that this is the problem with everything, see this kitten dying, it's because of Jews, If that's stamped into your mind, it's going to be hard to peel out of there. But again... a lot of information available.
Yeah, but stupid people don't do that stuff. They don't Google stuff. Man, I don't fucking Google that doctor that gave me the new testosterone doctor. My other brain doctor telling me like if I was going to see a doctor, I Google them, do a bunch of research, and I'm sitting on the couch going, you didn't Google it because you're a fucking idiot, dude. And that's why I have my fans are like just about, you know what I mean? We're just normal dudes that aren't higher educated, that aren't looking, you know, I'm not in the, you know, I don't sell stocks and bonds. I don't know shit about anything. I just like dirt bikes and jumping stuff and boobs and stuff. You know, super basic Neanderthal because I didn't grow. I wasn't cultured. Maybe I could have been a greater person if I wasn't like.
Maybe you should have kept painting.
I think by the time I was painting, it was already too late. But, you know, instead of just, like, striving to get killed or fucking wasted for my entire teenage life, imagine if I had been striving to have a higher education to turn on that brain. Because I believe I am a genius. There is a brain in there that really fires off sometimes. It's above average for sure. But it is uneducated as all fuck. And it is, like, not interested in gathering knowledge from certain things because it's been closed-minded for so long that it has habits. So I can totally understand why somebody is like, nah, fuck them. Because that's all you know. You can't break it. And you've never spent, like, the first time that dude ever thought he might be in the wrong was probably that interview where the person interviewing was going, are you fucking serious that you have no regret for fucking shooting kids and women and stuff? Yeah. Like, he probably, you know, I don't think he sits at the bar going, man, you think it was... It's just, you just go, wipe out, that's what that says, I said. You know, they don't, I get, and then like the disgust and the rage against them, I get, you know, I'm a black guy, I'm an Indian guy, and I've seen that shit happen to my mom or to my dad, like, I fucking, fuck you. Like, I see the rage on everybody's side. I feel like there's such an injustice everywhere. And so I was saying these guys on social media, it's crazy how many people say whatever they want now because they're not in your face. You know? It's different. It's a different world, man. Back in the day, you might have fucking smoked a bomb with a friend and said, yeah, fucking Terry's a dickhead. And that's it. You know? You don't say, I'll fuck Terry with a fucking N-bomb dick or something. You know what I mean? Because you just say whatever the fuck you can say on social media because you ain't saying it to my face. Because if you say it to my face, I'll fucking knock you the fuck out. And you can't handle that. You can't face that shit because you're a bitch. You can't, and that makes you even angrier. It makes you like call out people and say stupid shit on these platforms where you can't be confronted because you're a punk. Because you sit around all day stewing on other people's shit. And you get all fucking riled up and then you start talking sprack to fuck people you don't even know about shit that doesn't even exist to try and rile up a motherfucker. Because you suck so bad. And you would never do it. You would be my friend if you saw me face to face. Because you would be terrified. I'm Mike Tyson to like 80% of you fucking homos. All you telephone tough guys are fucking pathetic. None of you have ever had a plan when you talk shit to back it up. So it's like, it's not even talking shit. To me, talking shit is when you're prepared to back it up.
Right.
And if you're not prepared to back it up, then it's just like, I don't know. It's like giving a fuck about catcalling. I know that's different for girls, but to me, if I'm a girl, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I mean, if you say, hey, bitch, we're gonna address that in a different way. But if you just a whistle thing, I'm not turning if I'm a chick. I don't care. Don't report me. You did not shatter my fucking ego. Fuck off with that. I don't know. I'm going on tangents.
You can't really talk about that because you haven't lived the female experience.
Yes, I can. I've been hot before in gay bars.
It's different.
It's not different.
It is
okay,
different.
It is different because I can beat them up. Okay.
Yeah, because the people that are making these sexual gestures towards women can.
You know what I was trying to say? You know what I was trying to say?
Them feel unsafe.
If someone just does that weird whistle one and you walk away, then it's better for that than instead of turning around and saying, fucking suck a dick, motherfucker, because he might say, oh, wow, fuck you, and now you're having an argument.
Exactly.
That's all.
In general,
but yeah,
it's
women shouldn't be doing
to
it.
turn the other cheek. But yeah.
Someone said George Takei. I don't know why you're putting that on the screen. But I don't trust that. I don't fucking like that dude anymore.
Yeah.
I really don't. I feel like after I heard that shit...
The creepy stuff that he did, it's because you could imagine him doing it, right?
Yeah. And I felt like all those times he was grabbing onto me, he was like sincerely getting a free one. You know what I mean? For the comedy of the Howard Stern show.
Yeah.
And now I feel a little bit molested. Because I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Because I was doing it so that I, you know what I mean, for comedy gold.
Hey, you shouldn't have dressed like that.
Yeah, okay, I didn't have any clothes on.
You were asking for it, Jason.
Okay. See, it's different if I was really hurt by it, then you know I bet. Shit, Katie.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I go to therapy to not be that touchy about it, quite frankly.
Yeah.
It's like people that are like predators and shit. Like that's probably one of my biggest fears is to catch a predator. Like I don't, you know, what I mean, everyone else is going, so what you mean? What's going on in your mind, bro? Like I'm gonna kill you, dude.
Right.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna bash him for so long that you're gonna die for sure.
And you should be allowed to.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
A lot of extra people here.
It's fucked up. Anybody that touches kids should just get their nose broken, like every day.
Someone said, "Are you wearing pants?"
Again? Why do people keep asking about the pants?
I don't think they're asking. They're asking me.
Often you aren't wearing pants.
Oh, is that a pee stain?
Ew, it is.
Man, I don't know if that's allowed to be on YouTube.
Pee stain, pee stain.
Man, now I feel like a hoe. What was that?
I dropped it later.
Stop dropping stuff.
Stop dropping your pants with your pee stains.
I didn't mean to have a pee stain. I'm on vacation. God. Ew. Someone said my dick is leaking. It's not leaking, alright?
Then how did it get there?
Oh, I did
You had a drip on your tip, right?
I did just bang one out, though.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Yeah, but I got a long dick.
God damn it.
Ah, shit ain't all bad.
That's right.
Oh, man. Yeah, leave the man alone. That's right. Leave the goddamn man alone. Guy's just trying to fucking podcast in his skivvy underpants. But I don't know if I want to go to Supercross anymore.
A1?
Yeah.
A1's the only one I want to go to.
Wait, you want to go to it?
A1 is the only one that I would want to go to.
It's this weekend.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to it?
I think we could make it fun. Didn't Lee say she wanted to go? She's trashy.
She is trashy as fuck.
Yeah. I love her.
She's live right now.
Ooh, maybe you could ask her if she wants to go to Supercross.
Alright.
And you were going to be potentially doing a podcast from Supercross, yeah?
Yeah, not this weekend, next weekend. I'll do
Okay.
Ellistronics from Anaheim 1.
Okay, so it isn't this weekend.
No. Anaheim 1 is this weekend, but not the skivvy
Oh.
thing.
Well, I kind of want to go this weekend.
Right, because this is that's the one that I would want to go to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to hang out. I was thinking about if we do go, maybe I'll just buy tickets. And then we just don't
Not
go.
be in anybody's booth, but that's fun. There's snacks and stuff.
I know.
Sometimes you see Slash. Hey, Slash.
I know. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm scared of meeting people.
Yeah.
I'm sick of talking to people about stuff.
I get it.
I just want to be creepy and watch stuff from afar and then talk about it on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's not like you have to hang out with anyone. This is your thing. It's like you don't want to hobnob with anyone.
It's weird.
It is weird because a lot of people would love to be in those situations and you're like, ugh, gross, I don't want to talk to anybody. But like, you have a radio show and a platform where you can talk to people that other people would probably want to talk to and hear what they have to say. So it's like almost like you owe them.
Someone just said go in costume. I could start working on my new alter ego that I'm working on because I'm going to be doing some other stuff and I want to remain anonymous. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to invent a new alter ego like Chris Gaines. But even douchier than that. Gotta just think of it. But that could be an alright thing. Mm-hmm. Just go like super. I'm gonna get called out because of you.
I'm not changing.
Katie! Yeah! And I'm gonna be like, God damn it.
Fuck you.
You know that's gonna happen.
I know.
You have to go in costume as well.
Okay.
So So if you wear a wig and I wear a wig and we have to cover our tattoos.
Like wig and glasses and scarf. You don't think people will recognize our faces?
Nah.
Alright.
I mean, as long as we don't go in the fucking kook tent.
Yeah, but that's where they
I
have
don't
free
wanna-
cheeseburgers!
I'll just buy one. You don't even eat burgers.
I eat french fries and I want them.
Can I just buy you french fries when we stay outside?
But it's cold outside. You know it's more fun in the special area. You know it is. Dave Castile will probably be there and he's so nice.
Fucking talk to anybody else, though. I mean, he's the nicest man in the world. That's it.
I
Everyone
love
sucks.
him. He literally gave me the jacket off his back once.
I know.
It's so
No,
cool.
I remember. He's a very good man.
And I was like, I'll never forget that, Dave. And then I saw that picture of him with his shirt off, like hosing himself down. And I was like, damn. His wife is very nice as well. Married man. Great guy.
Mm. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't start talking, I could just keep talking about Dave.
I'm just thinking about going to Supercross and how much fun I used to have going to Supercross.
It used to be fun. Our second date was A1.
That was a great day.
It was a great date. Wasn't it at Dodger Stadium that year?
Yeah.
Which was really convenient because it was right by my fucking house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else are we going to do this weekend if we don't go to that? Do you have anything lined up? You don't want to travel anywhere because you don't want airplane farts in your mouth.
Yeah.
So...
We could go to Palm Springs.
True.
Is it hot in Palm Springs? Not even, huh?
I don't think so.
It's cold everywhere in the world,
I
right?
imagine that it's just always hot there in my mind, but I don't think it is.
Yeah.
We could go camping in a teepee.
Yeah. Someone said Khabib will destroy Conor. I don't care anymore. I think they're both annoying. They both suck to me. Sure, they're the greatest fighters in the world. Shut the fuck up and fight.
Yeah.
You know what? Tell me when you're going to fight and I'll come back and tune in. Right now, I'm too busy living my life. You boring cocksuckers. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wear your coats. No, I break you. You're my better. Will eat. Fuck off. Tony Ferguson talking shit on 10th.
Yeah.
Fuck off. All of you fuck off. Talking shit on Joe Rogan for taking a hat off Manuga off. Like, fuck off. Everybody's all fucking anal and bitchy at everybody. You're like arguably the toughest 3 people in the fucking world in your weight class. And all you do is fucking wham on the internet. Pay me my worth. Fuck off. Fucking wanker. You're just a
their
fucking...
job.
I don't care.
That's
This
their
is mine.
job.
This is mine.
And I'm sure
Bunch of fucking bitches. All of you. Joe Rogan, you shouldn't be wearing Megan Eganoff's hat. Like, what's up with the 10th planet respect? Like, come on, man. Megan Eganoff gave him a fuzzy hat. Like,
he put it on his head. In all fairness, Joe, I watched him take it off as soon as the interview was over.
no. Megan Eganoff gave him his own one at the weigh-ins. Gave Joe his own one.
Oh, so he came in wearing it.
Yeah, he
Oh,
can't.
whatever.
I know. And then you're coming at him for it. I'm like, fucking let Eganoff give him a beanie. Jesus.
Yeah, when you're like as involved with the UFC as Joe is, aren't you?
Yeah,
kind
leave
of
Joe
allowed-
Rogan alone.
Are
What
you
the
allowed
fuck?
to be a fan of everybody because you're
Yeah.
a fan of fighting? Like, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, Joe Rogan does a podcast with Eddie Bravo every fucking second day. Does he believe that the earth is flat? I mean, he's allowed to wear the beanie. Let him wear the... If Megan Eganoff gave me that beanie, I'd be like, wow, dude. Wow. It was a respect thing. He was giving it to Joe for all the, work that Joe's done for MMA.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Exactly.
Should he just thrown it on the ground and done the 10th planet sign? Like, come on. Come on,
I
Tony
know.
Ferguson.
Can't we just fucking love each other?
Yeah, I feel like
Show
it.
some respect. It's like Rose Namajunas says. Like, we all need to show a little more respect and be nicer to each other. It's a martial art, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just high testosterone.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody's just like juicing hard and
Yeah.
everybody's either crying for being 30
And
pounds over or...
there are a bunch of Neanderthals trying to cultivate an image because they now understand that an image and a persona is also part of doing well in their sport, which they obviously want to do well in. So now you have these dumbasses trying to cultivate a personality to go along with it where they might not have one.
Why is this guy saying, smash your boy? Conor McGregor is not my boy. Why? I don't, you know what I mean? Like, what is that?
You guys are tattooed and...
Well, I was
stuff.
tattooed in white before him, so what the fuck? Yeah? I had these glasses on before him too, god damn it.
I know.
Fucking bullshit.
he's your boy though.
Yeah, good, my boy. I think Connor's more fun to watch because if he wins, it's going to be by knockout, and if Khabib wins, it's going to be by blue balling. But he's still the best. I believe Khabib is the best, dude. Because that's that wrestling thing, man. But I've never been. That's not my. I mean, my favorite fighter is Mark Hunt. So, what do I know?
I need to Khabib.
Okay, go Khabib. Make sure you wash your hands, unlike Khabib. Didn't you interview him? Yes, I did interview him. What does that mean, man? Like, did I say fuck you when I interviewed him? I was nice to him. He didn't give me a beanie, but I thought we did good. Thought it was an okay interview. Fuck. War ready? You're coming at me aggressive, bro. Feel like I'm just hanging out, trying to talk about some stuff in life, and hey, we jumped on MMA a little bit, and now you're coming at me. All the best to you and Khabib. Fucker. Fucking hell. Just saying, I'm fucking sick of hearing about it. Sick of hearing about them bitches. Just fight already, You're not that good at promoting it. I think that's what it is. Or maybe it's just social media because you don't get TV anymore, or I don't. So social media just is like, oh, Jason, you like titties and tattooed chicks and like CrossFitter. My Instagram thinks that I like scooters.
Scooters.
I'm like, oh, scooters, yeah.
You used to have a scooter. That you
No, I mean razors.
Razors?
Yeah, razor videos. Watch kids do extreme razor tricks, and I'm like, when did I ever double click on a fucking extreme razor trick?
Oh, probably because they're falling down in them.
No, but I get videos where they're doing tricks, suggested to watch this, and I'm like, fuck you. I don't want to watch shit. I hate them. Don't you know who I am? Fucking pro skateboarder. That means fuck you, Razor. You suck balls. Fuck you, Heelys. Fuck all of you fucking half-ass wannabe ass bitches.
Yeah.
My feed recommends I want to see that shit. Razor Boys is different. Razor Boys is cool as shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Razor Boys videos. No.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way it's supposed to be. And then you grab it for a joke. You don't go out for fucking long periods of time with your fucking Razor friends and try to pretend you're a skateboarder on it. You steaming pile of shit. You fucking suck. And when you look back at it, it's all what you get. There's like an age where when you start doing it over the age of 10, suspect as fuck. You're suspect. Your life is going a certain way, and it's probably almost too late already to bring it back. You just say you're that guy. I'm not saying it's a bad life. It might be a great life. I think Ryan Seacrest would enjoy razoring. It's that kind of guy. Those guys love razors. And that's great if you want to be do you on your way. But look, it's been a great day. I've had a great day talking to all you motherfuckers. Shout out to all you on YouTube. Not sure if I really care anymore. I feel like I don't know. I mean, unless somebody else wants to plug all this crap in. I don't know how to make it all work. I wish I could make pretty things and lights and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a new camera or something.
You have special lights and you just completely forgot about it.
Fuck! Well, it's not over yet. Come on, Ellis. You're gonna freak out. You guys are gonna freak out.
Merry Christmas.
I don't know where it is. What's it called?
Hugh. Phillips. Hugh.
I don't know what's going on.
What's new? Do you want me to try to find it for you and you can just like talk about some stuff?
Yeah, I got these light bulbs that change the face of our nation. It makes my studio great again.
It does. The Hue lights. They're pretty cool. I mean, you can make them change colors if you get...
Wolf Knife Curtis below me knows. He knows about the coloured LED lights.
Here you go.
Watch this, because this is the mood.
Yeah, you control it from your phone.
Come on.
I love mood lighting,
Why is it doing it?
I'm all about it. Are you on the wrong internet? Give me your phone. I know. Let me show you the way.
Thank you, Evan Richards on YouTube.
What's he saying?
He said that you're awesome and to keep it up. Dude, stop blushing. I'm not blushing.
Do it. Make the light.
Watch this then. Fucking come on. It's not working.
So anticlimactic. Oh, there it goes. Now we're basking.
Go update. I'm not going to go update, right?
Don't.
Remind me in a week.
Do it later. I'm sure it'll.
Yeah, look at this intensity like this. Look at this mood.
Orangey
I'm
red.
red as fuck. And then I go over here, get some orange, get a bit of a green time.
Oh, green.
I like this time. We're getting green, man. Like, because I'm the green machine. And then I go down here and I get a little bit of an aqua. Aqua! And then dark blue. Woo! Pink? Anyone?
I would enjoy our entire house to have these lights in it.
I wish are we going to get Amazon Alexa so that I can be like, Amazon Alexa made my house green. What, you don't think that's the thing that everybody wants to say? So I'm in a red room now.
Yeah, it's nice.
A red vibe.
That's nice.
I'm the red man. Well, I'm not the red man, but yeah.
2018. Bathing in red light.
Alan Johnson on YouTube is tripping balls. Absolute balls. I don't think I wasn't sure. I did my Snapchat thing. I was very confused as to what to do.
Because people keep reporting your videos.
Yeah, and I'm just confused as to what to do. So I think I blocked everybody from watching. I tried to report somebody for block. I tried to block somebody. He said, "Hey man, did you just try to block me?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? How is that? How'd that work?" So anyway, I blocked a lot of people because I was just suspicious on why you were doing it. But I don't know if I want to. I mean, I wanted to be on Snapchat because I wanted to talk to people and stuff and see what was going on. But now I'm not so sure I want to be a part of that.
I think that you can still interact with fans on the other platforms that you're a part of. Like, with Instagram, now there's stories, just like on Snapchat. And you can reply, if you allow it on your end, people can reply to your story and it sends you a DM. So people can still DM you and talk to you. Right. I don't know. I'm kind of over Snapchat too because it used to be fun. You could put like sketchy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it.
And now
now it's
really,
Instagram.
You're gonna report me? Yeah, it's not fun anymore.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey.
You know what it is?
No, somebody even DM'd and said, "Look, man, I didn't report you, but who needs to see your chick piss?" And I'm like,
if you don't like
what?
it, click past it.
Like, that's so weird that you follow me.
I know.
How did you find me and think that I'm not a guy that films his wife peeing? You know? Or how did you find me? Seems like you've known me for a long time. You don't know that my wife pees all the time around me. Mm-hmm. It's just
in bottles.
I'm like, how many times have I Snapchatted you peeing?
That used to be.
Now
like
I'm getting
only
reported.
Thing you Snapchatted, remember?
It just seems like all of a sudden I'm on. Somebody's got me on blast and they're taking care of it every time I go on there. Yeah. So you know what I mean, and it died off for a while.
It did.
And now it's back.
Apparently, it's what the kids like. Kids are on Snapchat.
No, but I'm saying the reports of me getting. It's been a long time since you and I have got in trouble with social media because we just stayed the fuck off it for that. I was like, wait, I got 2 Instagrams shut down because of like Katie's butt crack or cheek. Yeah. And then I think one of Malice in a bikini kicking at you or something, and I got kicked off for that, and I'm like, oh my god. So now the Snapchat has become that. So now I'm thinking of, I have OnlyFans, and that costs money for people to be a member, but now I'm not sure about that, because I'm like, man, if people report me on Snapchat, and I put some pretty hardcore shit on my OnlyFans,
well,
I mean...
you can. You're allowed to. That's porn girls.
I know, but I just feel like the only... people that report me on Snapchat aren't really offended. They report me because they want me to get in trouble. Right. So I feel like maybe people would take my... Would they pay my OnlyFans and then try to post the OnlyFans on somewhere public to get me in trouble. Yeah, but if you're not posting it, how are you going to get in trouble? You're not going to repost it somewhere else. Yeah, but somebody else will. To look at? To show everybody else so that I can get in trouble. Oh boy. People need to get a light. Somebody said, can you please change the light back? It's so weird that it has the power to do that. I know.
Would they like pink instead?
I know. I'll change the light, but I'm not changing it back to that. I've got like custom lights. What the fuck would I have normal lighting? That makes no sense. Where's this goddamn app? Oh, it is. So sorry, that one person, but I'll go. Here you go. It's a nice
greeny light.
It's a nice green. It's a bit of a bit of a lime vibe.
Mm-hmm. You look like you're in an 80s horror movie.
I'm cool with that.
The Reanimator.
So anyway, I don't understand what OnlyFans is. Well, OnlyFans is a thing that...
It's a subscription app.
Yeah, and it's like porn girls and guys put stuff on there where you can catch some R-rated stuff, but it's like private stuff, that they do at their own leisure. It's not for the public.
It's only for fans. So if you're a fan and you want to see what these people have to offer, then you can pay to be a member. And then if you're over it, you can unsubscribe.
Right. So I was thinking, I'm an egotistical maniac and I like putting that stuff out there. But I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure if that's like... I don't know if I can trust everybody. And I'm just not sure about what's going on with everybody. I don't know if I can get in trouble for stuff, and I really just want to do it more than show it. So maybe
do it privately.
Yeah, I might just like get out of the whole.
You're all welcome.
Thing. I was just trying to make some extra money, and it was actually Joanna Angel said you make a lot of money if you do this. So I was like, I'll check it out, and that's it. Just I get stuck in little things, and I wanted to keep going. So maybe I'll just stop doing that one as well. And
you're just gonna stick to Craigslist ads?
I mean, I've never done that, but maybe
Don't do that. Don't you fucking... I'll leave you.
Good.
Good?
I realized I was by when I landed right on his skateboard credit card. His ass crack. Oh, God. Might be my sign to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it's been great.
Yeah, no, everybody, thanks for watching and listening, and thank you, our sponsors, especially on it, for the guys that triggered me to do this thing, and I love doing it. I love having fun here, talking some shit. Uh-oh! What's this thing?
What?
This is next. What's this shit just came in? Another commercial? Or is that for next week?
Let me just read it.
Anyway, thanks everybody for listening and supporting Ellistronics. There's a new t-shirt out at the Wolf Knives, wolfknifestore.com. You can go there, and there's a new Ellistronics t-shirt, and there'll be I think there's a second one that is going to come out soon. I'm pretty hot on it. What else? I'll see you guys on Monday on the Jason L Show. Is this something that we're supposed to do?
They slightly changed the copy on the ad, so we would have to do it again. It looks like.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck! Thanks for listening, everybody. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
I mean, should we just redo the whole thing? There's a slight language adjustment in the below section.
Someone just said Nick DiPaolo rules. Yeah.
Fucking liberals. So good. Do you want me to just read this
Yeah,
again?
let's do the Stephen. Yeah.
I'm confused by all these new notes. Yeah, I'm not sure what to read, to be honest.
Really?
It's very confusing, because there's parts in italics that I think are notes and not to be read, and then there's parts that are highlighted, and it's very confusing.
Well then, maybe I'll have to not do it.
I'll just read it.
Someone said, dude needs a set design. What are we talking about? I designed it. Set.
You don't like it?
You don't get it? It's like it's the knives thing, man, you know? Look at that. It's awesome.
I mean, your hat on the table is driving me insane because it's cluttery.
Damn it.
But, you know.
Ellistronics hat, man.
There
Get
you
it.
go.
Get them.
Yeah.
They don't exist.
It's only like 6. Your son has one of them.
He doesn't. He crashed it.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
broken already.
He steps on them. He has no respect for hats.
Alright, I think I'm done. Can I be done?
Yeah.
Alright, hey everybody. Have a good one. And shit.